joined by Jim Alpiser from Garmin. I presume at the moment you're sitting in the Garmin booth at Oshkosh.
Yes, we're here at AirVenture 2021. Things are alive and well here.
Absolutely. There was a bit of weather last night, wasn't there?
There was some incredible storms. Actually, there was a weather radar reported tornado just 5 to 8 miles from the airport here. So it was, kind of a interesting night. A lot of lightning, a lot of high winds, but it seems like most of the things around the airport here fared pretty well and missed most of the major storm activity. So yeah, we are up and running today, and things are looking good.
That's pretty good. It would have been a different story had the tornado gone through Oshkosh for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. I know they actually canceled all the evening events for last night in preparation and as a precaution to that, and we're offering emergency shelter to the hundreds and thousands of people that are out there camping. So a lot of good preparations as part of the weather system that was moving through. And again, fortunately, at least for the grounds here, it was fairly uneventful.
That's good news. So what's new at Garmin? I know we've had a couple of bits and pieces. What have people been looking at on the booth?
I think the biggest thing that we're enticing people with right now is number one, our AutoLab technology, which of course won the Collier Award just a couple of months ago, and so we're kind of celebrating that here. But in addition to that, we just announced a new technology called Smart Glide, and that's technology that literally thousands of aircraft that have equipped with select Garmin products over the past couple of years are now eligible to take advantage of. And it can potentially be this life-saving technology that customers with the Garmin GTN XI series of GPS Navcom products, as well as a Garmin flight display, can already start taking advantage of with no additional cost. This is a free upgrade that we're offering to existing GTN XI owners with the Garmin flight display. And what it's going to do is kind of automate a bunch of tasks in that high workload scenario when things are getting busy. If you have like an engine failure, engine emergency that you need to deal with. If you've got a Garmin autopilot also on the aircraft, the system gets even better because with a single button press, we actually have the ability to engage the autopilot and start a turn to the best airport that you can glide to. And we take the frequency of that airport, whether it's a tower-controlled airport or we just have a CTAF or ECOM frequency. We put that in standby frequency. We clean up the display, and so you can kind of very clearly see what your above-ground altitude is. We will actually give an indication of, okay, you're gliding to this airport. How much altitude are you going to have left when you actually get to that particular airport? And we nominate the emergency transponder frequency. For many of us, that's 7,700. And so with an additional button press, you can formally declare that emergency via your transponder. So we've really taken a lot of the workload of a really stressful situation and put it into a single button press. And so the pilot can maybe focus on trying to restart the engine if it's that kind of a problem. Or another really great thing we do with this technology is if there's not a airport within gliding range, we almost immediately tell the pilot that's the case. And so they can make a decision for themselves to ultimately find a softer place to put it down that's not on an airport.
Great. That sounds fascinating. I mean, I believe you can, even if you don't have the button, you can activate it by pressing and holding direct. Is that right?
Yes, yeah, that's correct. So we do offer a dedicated button for $129 US. And if you have an existing installation and don't want to put the labor into having that button installed, press and hold the direct 2 key for about 3 seconds. We'll start the activation process. Well, it's easy for customers to upgrade from a GTN to a GTN XI. It's a slide-in replacement product. So there's a lot of people that are really interested in the original GTN, although it doesn't have the Smart Glide technology. But for those that maybe want a little bit of savings on a used piece of equipment, you get a lot of incredible value with the new GTN XI.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So have you had a chance to look around the show yet?
Just a little bit. I've spent most of my time in the Garmin exhibit, so I haven't done a full tour of all the other people that are exhibiting here. But I will tell you the crowds here are tremendous, and there's a lot of enthusiasm for people to kind of be doing aviation things again. And overall, it seems like the industry's kind of pulling back together.
It does. A few of the people I've spoken to said it's been a record Oshkosh. There's just been huge numbers of people.
Yeah, I'm just looking around the exhibit right now, and again, our booth is really, really busy, really, really full, and people checking out all the latest technology.
I guess you've also got that big pull outside, haven't you? You've got Scrappy there, I believe.
We do. We actually have two popular folks that are outside, Mike Beatty with Scrappy, and then we also have Flight Shops with his RV out front as well. Both aircraft are featuring incredible G3X touch cockpits and installations that they've done. But yeah, Scrappy is an airplane like no other. It's got incredible unique design and these enormous Tundra tires, and it's a lot of fun.
Scrappy must have the award for the airplane with the most number of G3X screens in it, surely.
I think so. I actually think they upped it for him. They typically will see a lot of installations with a 3-screen G3X touch display, and that's a unique 4-screen implementation, 3 up front and then 1 in back.
So I guess the question is, why did you put 4 screens in? And presumably the answer is because I couldn't find room for 5.
It's a pretty good answer, quite honestly. But incredible situational awareness, and very seldom do I hear people say they wish they had less situational awareness, and so it's really about that. And then the 4th one is kind of a bonus one for the passenger back, which is a nice touch.
So what's been your favorite part of the show so far, apart from what you've got in the Garmin booth, obviously?
Honestly, it's really just being able to connect with folks again. It's just been a long time since we've been able to kind of reach out to people individually and personally, and so it's good to see new faces. It's good to see the familiar faces, and it's good to feel the energy again. It's just one of those things that you kind of miss if you're not in the environment. And other than that, the weather's been fantastic, and the air show is always a treat. They ended up postponing the night air show last night instead of tonight. So that's historically that's been one of my favorite things to try to do outside of the work hours.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Jim. It's been great speaking to you, and I'll see you either in Olathe or at Sun and Fun. What am I talking about? Oshkosh next year.
Or maybe Friedrichshafen.
Maybe Friedrichshafen. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at Friedrichshafen, hopefully in 2022.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you soon.